Okay guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to this video. In today's video we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin as well as three altcoins. The two other altcoins, Reef and Metal, are a little bit risky guys, but they have high potential in my opinion. We got a low market cap of $281 million on Reef and $134 million on Metal. Binance coin currently being traded under $300, 287, and we got Bitcoin at 36,499 exactly. Can this be the capitulation for Bitcoin, guys? Look at that. We got two nice rejections right here, and this is exactly what the whales wanted. We are also forming a double bottom right here. So first of all, we are actually forming a double bottom right now. Can this be the rebound? Can this be the rebound? Well, let's have a look. This is a 2-day time frame. Let's have a look on the daily time frame real quick. So this is a daily time frame. In my opinion, we could come back up to 41,200 even by today. By the end of today, we could have a massive rebound, 12% pump. If that happens from here, by the way, 12% from here. If that happens, we're gonna have to see if we're able to break above that level. If we don't break above that level, we could see a nice little rejection. This above this level right here would be a nice confirmation for a long, at least after a nice consolidation, in my opinion. That doesn't mean we should go all in. Another thing we have to have a look at is the exponential moving average right here. We got the EMA ribbon on a strong downtrend, as you guys can see right here. So it's pretty bearish. Currently sitting at 44,981. We also have the gap, guys. Don't forget that we have the gap on CME futures. The reason why I'm starting with Bitcoin is because Bitcoin is king. He will lead most of the market. So we do have this gap between 45,775 and 48,900, and this meets exactly with the EMA ribbon. Let's go back to the Bitcoin. So that being said, let's have a look on the shorter time frame, on the 4-hour time frame right here. So this is something very important, guys, and this is going to be a massive test. Is Bitcoin retesting the exponential moving average right here. We have been getting rejected a few times, so let's count. We got rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and can we do a 7th rejection right here, or is 7 going to be our lucky number and pop essentially towards these ribbons? We've been getting rejected a good amount of times, and in my opinion, I wouldn't be taking any position right now until until further notice, or until at least we break these ribbons. As you guys can see right here, the resistance, or the level that I was speaking about at the beginning of the video a few minutes ago, or a couple minutes ago, it meets exactly with our last exponential moving average, which is the 55 exponential moving average, which sits exactly at 41,200 approximately. So this would be our last rejection, in my opinion. If we are able to break not only this side, but as well as the resistance, that would be a very good sign for Bitcoin, and it would be good for the daily. On the 1-hour time frame, I believe we are slightly bullish. Yeah, on the 1-hour time frame, we are slightly bullish. But can this be a fake out, guys? It is very possible that this could be a fake out. I'm not gonna bank on it yet, but we saw 2 little fake outs right here. We saw a fake out right here, and even 3 right here and right here above the EMA ribbon. In my opinion, if we get a nice little breakout to approximately 38,000, that would be very bullish for Bitcoin, at least on the shorter time frame, and we could see a nice little rebound. Let's have a look at the moving averages on the 1-hour time frame real quick. So as you guys can see right here, the moving average on the 1-hour time frame, we are below the not only the 9th but the 50 moving average. The 200 moving average meets almost exactly right here, which is exactly once again with the 41,000, which is this resistance right here. So this is a key level, in my opinion. It's going to be key levels for the whole market, and that's going to decide where Bitcoin is going. Let's have a look at some other coins right now. Let's start off with BNB. If you guys saw my video on BNB last week, I mentioned that you know, this thing was gonna bleed and we were gonna go below $200, and below $300, and we went way below $300. And as you guys can see right now, we are I believe this was the bottom for BNB, although we are forming some sort of lower low right here, which is pretty bullish. I mean bearish. On Bitcoin, we were forming some higher lows, sorry. So this would be a low 1, 2, and then 3. On Bitcoin, we're forming some sort of something like this, very slightly to the upside, but it's still more bullish than BNB. So that's the only thing that's keeping me bearish. Yeah, we are well below right now the 200 moving average. In my opinion, we could come back up and retest this moving average right here, which is a 200 and a very important one. If that happens right here, that would be approximately a 40% gain. That meets exactly with our previous resistance, so that's a pretty good target for BNB in my opinion. Let's have a look at the longer time frames. Let's dive in more into the daily time frame. So yesterday on the daily time frame, we actually didn't close below the resistance, which was right here. We got a nice little rejection off the 200 moving average, exactly off the 200 moving average yesterday. So if you guys had buy orders right here, that's beautiful. Which also met this nice little support right here. If I bring back this as a support right here, this was some sort of support, and it met exactly our target. That being said, BNB would be a good DCA average, unless dollar cost average opportunity, unless further notice, or unless Bitcoin dumps, of course. Now let's go to the low cap coins right here. So we got what is this? This is metal right here. Let's have a look on the daily. It looks like a dump because there's not so much history on the Binance. This is a pretty good coin in my opinion. We are currently making a double bottom right here as well. So most of these coins will be good. The good thing about about metal, is that it hasn't exploded yet like BNB and all the other altcoins. As you guys can see on the right side of my screen, a lot of these altcoins are taking 15 to 20% right now. I believe the highest is Matic and CLR, I believe. I'm not gonna go looking for them right now, but yeah, let's go back. So this coin still hasn't exploded in my opinion. We can still go to we could still go to $2.50 today, which would be a nice increase of 25%, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, it would be approximately 23%, 25%, because it's at $2.07. So there's still some room to grow. We could come back up to also even $3 by the end of this week, or even but in the next 2-3 days, which would be another 50% increase, which would meet exactly with our support right here, or resistance, my bad. Yeah, this would meet exactly with our resistance. If we manage to break this resistance on metal coin, then we can have a nice little long, or we can start buying more. It would be a nice confirmation to the upside. Let's have a look on the moving average on the 4-hour time frame. So on the moving average on the 4-hour time frame, we are actually, all of them are below the moving averages. We are below the 950 and 200 moving average, which is bearish. On the 1 hour, I believe we are above the, okay, so we are above the 9th. We're probably going to come back up and re-meet the 50 moving average, which is the 2.25 level that I was talking about a few seconds ago. And the 2.9 is right here, which would be above the 200 moving average. So if we manage to break above this moving average, I believe we're going to have a nice upward momentum. Next coin is Reef, guys. Reef, we are currently actually are we making higher lows? Yeah, so I guess you can call this a higher low right here, because it is going up to the upside, as you guys can see. So this would be a higher low essentially, but slightly, as you guys can see, it's slightly up. Still a higher low, still bullish, still a double bottom. The neckline would be right here. We are currently meeting the 50 moving average right now, so it's going to be very interesting to see how we handle that, if we get a nice rejection or not. The next level would probably be right here, which is the 3.2 cents level. If we zoom out real quick and have a look at the 4-hour time frame, we are still underwater, of course, by a lot on Reef, by a lot, guys. What was that? So it's going to be very interesting. In my opinion, we could come back down to the 3.31 to the 3 cents area, and this is going to be very interesting, because a lot of people are gonna, and this is where we have to be careful the most, because a lot of people are gonna go back for this retrace, and it's very possible that we see another dump to the downside after that. So it's very possible that even, and I'm talking about the whole crypto market, that we could see something like this come back, and then even go back to half of 1 cent or half a cent. So it's very important to be careful during these times, and it could be, I don't want to say it's a dead cat bounce, but it could potentially be one. Let's have a look at the RSI real quick. RSI, we are oversold right now. We are making some sort of bullish divergence. Sorry, no, I believe this is yeah, we are making a bullish divergence right here. It is not hidden though. So we are seeing an up momentum on the RSI and a downtrend on the charts. So that is pretty good in my opinion on Reef. Nothing too crazy to see over here. I believe we are also forming a falling wedge as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, we are forming a falling wedge. I believe we're going to see one more rejection down before popping to the upside. Or we could also come back down of the falling wedge and break down. On the daily time frame, nothing too crazy, guys. oversold everywhere on the stochastic RSI specifically. But you know, other than that, I don't know. You know, Reef at the end of the day is a gamble in my opinion. It's a pretty risky coin, especially during this time. So you know, throwing a couple $100 wouldn't hurt, of course. But if they definitely don't throw money you could afford to lose. If you're gonna do that, might as well do it on you know, BNB or Bitcoin, Ethereum, any of these high altcoins. Anyways, guys, that was my daily cryptocurrency video. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.